Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, starring Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, Kate Blanchett, Angelica Houston, Willem Dafoe, Jeff Goldblum, Michael Gambon, and Bud Cort, and directed by Wes Anderson. Now, I remember hearing this movie not being as good as the other Wes Anderson films, such as Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, and The Royal Tenenbaums. Now that I've reviewed 3 of those movies the previous weeks, let's get into this one and see how bad it is compared to the other ones. Steve Zissou, played by Bill Murray, is looking for a shark that killed his parents. What kind of shark, you ask? Drumroll, please. A jaguar shark. With his colleagues, including his wife Eleanor, played by aka president of Team Zissou, and played by Angelica Houston, who you know after the Royal Tenenbaums how I feel about Angelica Houston, by the way. And same with Bill Murray. I like Bill Murray with Rushmore. And it was back from Rushmore, and I said it then. But Steve wants to kill the jaguar shark for revenge of his parents. Steve's nemesis, Alistair, played by Jeff Goldblum, who's an actor I always enjoy from Jurassic Park, which I'll talk about later this summer, and Independence Day. And he's a lot of fun to watch in here. And the coming reviews, including the movie I'm leading up to, Isle of Dogs. Can I just say, Willem Dafoe with the German accent, I thought, why the fuck would you mess with Willem Dafoe's voice? And I said it with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He is one freaky looking motherfucker. I mean, Jesus. Ned, who's played by Owen Wilson, back from Bottle Rocket and the Royal Tenenbaums, is possibly Steve's son from his mother, who Steve slept with years ago. And I like Owen Wilson here. He like Bill Murray were in 2 of the Wes Anderson movies. This will make it their 3rd attempt together, so that makes sense. I feel like Anderson held the camera perfectly in the first 3 movies, but here there were times the camera kept shaking, and I was like, I wish he would hold the goddamn camera very fucking still, and it was very distracting to me. Jane the reporter, played by Kate Blanchett, who's pregnant with a baby. And I thought, what a stupid character, because she goes to Team Zissou while pregnant, so that she can interview him, and it could be a very dangerous fucking mission for a reporter working while pregnant. But don't get me wrong, I do like Kate Blanchett in other movies, especially in her best performances kind of movies. There were times that the movie sounds like a 1960s movie with the bad audio of when they're speaking. It just felt very pretentious and out of date. Like, was Wes Anderson really trying to remake another movie set in the ocean from the 1960s? Because it ain't working for me. The puppets of a seahorse, and as well as the other characters throughout the movie, and the 2 crabs mating, I thought looked so fucking bad. Is this the best Wes Anderson can do? Well, I guess he will do that for the Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs. So it'll probably look so much better. Just like the other sea creatures, again, they look really bad. Some of the songs of the soundtrack were written by David Bowie and is remade by some Indian guy I can't remember the name of offhand. But I hate the version of those songs because they don't sound original. Team Zissou gets attacked by pirates, and Ned gets taken hostage, and Steve shoots at them and chases them away was just fucking unrealistic and just pretentious. My goodness. Some of the editing here feels really choppy to a point that Wes Anderson isn't being Wes Anderson at best. I feel this is Wes Anderson being Wes Anderson at mediocre at best, and that may be the weirdest things in a not so good way. Am I dreaming, or is this plot all over the damn place? Steve and Ned work out their issues before the shootout between Steve and the pirates, and I thought that was a lot of fun. But when they leave Cody, the dog that came from the pirates, I thought, aw, I'll miss that doggy. And that moment didn't feel fun to me. When Ned dies in the sea, I felt very bad for him. I really liked the character, which really made me sad. So they see the jaguar shark and just lets it go, and that wasn't really a satisfying twist. Like, was this for real? I didn't think that was the right way to end the fucking movie, in my opinion. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 5.2 out of 10. This is probably Wes Anderson's weakest movie to date, and that's a real shame because I like the characters, but the plot was so all over the map, and it just wasn't that satisfying. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next week I will be back with the Darjeeling Limited. And before I say goodbye, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe, watch some more videos, and please leave a positive comment at the bottom. And until next time, quirkiness!